Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Have to give it a few minutes. It's muting out slowly, but you could help me out a little bit and hit star. I mean, mute your own line. It is really muting out slowly. Maybe I need to put it there. Okay, here it comes. There you go. If you hear my voice, did you mute out? Well, good morning. Good morning. This is Participation Friday. And yes, I'd like to start off the day again by congratulating all the Florida winners and those that are on their way or a sneeze away. I'm excited for you. Know what's going to happen when you go on those trips and you build the camaraderie and, sit and talk and mastermind with your fellow distributors in the company. It's just something that is an unbreakable bond, and you guys can start talking about what you want to do as a company, as a team, leaders that have people that have won the trip. That's the beginning, guys. That means you are duplicating yourself. So, hey, I want to just give a shout out to all of you that did. And by it being Participation Friday, I would like to ask a few of those winners that we have not heard from, that we heard their name yesterday and they've gone across the line. I would like them to just share a little bit this morning. And then some of you are a sneeze away, know you're going to make it because you got a little extra time. And so I'm going to unmute. I see somebody here in Chicago that I have met in this company, and like we always say, we met as strangers, we became friends, and this woman feels like family. She's so energetic. She always is there volunteering. She's funny as heck, and she does her business and does it well. And so I'm going to go over to Iola Commons, and just share, Iola, what your daily method of operation was, what your mindset was for you to win this trip, and why. I mean, what you did on a daily basis. So, Iola, I wonder what the heck that was. I'm going to unmute you, and please share. And before, hold on, my TV just came on by itself. It's a ghost in here. So let me turn it off. So let me move rooms. I am about to unmute you, and please share how you did that and what your daily method of operation was. Iola, you are unmuted.
Good morning, my family.
Hey there, I can hear you.
Good morning, my family. I'm just pulling up out the bed, so got that morning voice. Okay, as I reflect back, excuse me 1 second. As I reflect back on what I did to get here, surprisingly to me, I wasn't counting for one thing. I didn't even know. And that was by the grace of God, because He would wake me up every morning with a fresh new start with ideas. And for that, I said, thank you, Lord, because that's who really did it for me. I had no idea I even was going to make it. I wasn't even trying to. And guess what? He would give me ideas like, you need to call this group of people because they are having some issues in their body. And I would not use the phone to call. I use the phone to text. And I would explain to them in a short message that we was taught from our leaders here, how to reach out, let them know what we're about, what we have that can help them. When you know what a person is battling with, your target is to go directly to their problem. They may not need to detox, but they may need a pain cream or two. Then when they have sales with the company, buy three get one free, or they may have um, some other deal special going. You explain to them, well, you want to get this because this is, you can't pass this up. I did that. There was some, of course, I was able to get to detox. And like I said before, I think I asked Phyllis about this. How can you get the top CVs? Those are the products you want to really push during that time that you can let people know and able to reach out to those people who would be able to use that and benefit from to make their health better. So that's what I did, and I give God all the glory. I hope I explained it right. I wasn't on the call yesterday at all, but I do know what Phyllis is asking for. So that's how we do this thing. Just ask God to put it in your mind, show you, and look at your all of your books you may have had. I've been to school reunion, class reunion, banquet, church event, and those books that they uh, put out from there, you got a whole listing of people. Those are your contacts. So I use that too. Thank you.
Oh my God, Iola, you dropped so many, many nuggets, girl. Listen, when we talk and repeat ourselves, a lot of times we don't know that you guys, did you hear us? You listening, but you have been consistent. You always take care of your customers. You utilize those sales. You meet people where their need is. You listen to people. You know what issues they're having, and that's what you do. You go and say, I got a solution for your issue. And I just thank you so much for your perseverance, for doing it in such a great attitude out of love. People know that you mean well and that you want the best for them. So congratulations, and God bless you to be able to wake up and say, hey, who am I going to help today? How am I going to go about it? Because that's what's in your heart. And so when you wake up expecting the best, then he always rewards. So thank you for that testimony. Thank you again, and congratulations on your win. Now I'm going to go over to where is it? Where is it that I am going? Who else is on my list? Okay, I see Mike Newsom on here. So we're gonna fly on over to Virginia, and right after Mike, we're gonna talk to another Virginian. And Mike, I know you're not well. You might be there now because you probably went to work, but kind of unmute Mike and share what you did to get you where you are in this contest and how you feel about winning your first one. I think your first contest. Mike Newsom, you're unmuted. Thanks, Iola. Mike, are you there? Can you speak? Maybe he's listening from his job and maybe he can't speak, but we can surely go on over to who is that? Oh, I got you on two lines. You got two lines going. Okay, go for it, Mike.
Okay, this is Mike. So I need to call you later to talk a little bit of strategy, but to basically my modus of mode of operation was to hit the 500 CV level every month, and so far that's been effective. And basically, in order to do that, I've just been kind of doing what I normally do. I do. I'm a scan coach, so I do bio scans. So when I do the bio scan, I recommend to my clients that they need to do a detox, and then I sell them a detox. So that has been the core line of my product is detox. Just like the young lady said before, identify the products that have high levels of CV, which are the Rona berry juice and the gummies. So that's been kind of the process that I've been moving through this process. I think I still have a little bit to go. However, that's really what I've been doing. File scan, get it from the client, and making a recommendation on the product.
Awesome. And also adding that asking for referrals is always major. Asking for referrals when you get new customers, they know people that are doing the same thing and having the same issues that they are having. So, Mike, thank you very much for your contribution. And I know they are going to be in Orlando with all the other teammates. And guys, we're going to go up to Brenda Jones out of the same area in Virginia. Well, not the same area, but from Virginia. So, Brenda, I'm unmuting you. Can you share? Because you went and you did the doggone thing.
Good morning, Phyllis, and thank you. And I am so happy that I won the trip. But once Melissa mentioned that I had 315, and I knew that we had to finish out the month, the same people that I was talking to about our products before, when I went to South Carolina, I said, okay, if I get 15 new people that will give me extra points, if they buy the 21 day, which is what I push, I would have the amount of points that I need to win the trip. So I tried for new people. They didn't buy the 21 day, but all of them bought the 7 day, and they bought stuff that was over $50. So I was able to make them aware of our products and how they work. And I also did some bio stands in South Carolina. And I asked them to give me referrals. And that's how I made my points.
Well, congratulations, Brenda. And again, asking for referrals, guys. Telling people what you need. Sometimes it's just like when you get down to the wire, listen, I'm in a contest. I need your help. It's not like you're asking them to buy something that is not going to give them value, because it will give them value. And then knowing your CV, knowing how to count, how to strategize, how to get those numbers. Another thing that I'm hearing is that you all made the commitment to do at least 500 CV. That should be a constant for everybody in their business, to do that 500 CV, because when you do that 500 CV a month, guess what? The next time you're going to be striving for 1,000 CV a month. And guess what? It might not happen the very next month, but as long as you are working, asking for referrals, getting your customers, seeing who else they know, selling your whole catalog, letting them know, because we got some phenomenal products, and all of the products, all of that adds up for CV. So again, Brenda said she sat down and saw where she was and where she needed to be. She looked to see what CV needed to be created, how many of that was going to get her there. And guys, that's what it is. This is her business. She had a goal, and she knew she was not going to stop until that goal was made. So I'm proud of you, Brenda. I know you got great things coming. You are a phenomenal network, a person that puts people together, and even everybody knows their strategy. So work your strengths while working the system, and it does pay off. So we're going to fly on over. Who else I got on here on my winner's circle? Oh, I already saw. I'm going to fly on over to Indianapolis. Indianapolis, to this ball of energy. If she hadn't won the trip, I don't know why not, because this girl has so much energy. She could give all of us some and still have some left over. I know that she does not. She knows exactly who I'm talking about. Rachel, you want to talk about how you made it and how you were determined to win this trip? You're unmuted, dear.
Can you hear me?
I can.
No, I knew you were about to call on me. I knew it before the call started, but
you feel the energy, girl. Right.
But honestly, when I heard her at the very beginning, I just went out and I just started asking people about the cleanse, because I am so focused on this gut health, because I know what happened to me, and I just know it's such a big part of what we do. And I just started going out. I'm just going to start just telling people, you need it. You just need it. And I didn't really know how close I was until Melissa called me one day. I was on my way to go see Kathy, my stepmom, when she was here. And she said, "You're just a few points away. All you need is another 21 day or 7 day or something." And I said, "I'll call you back in a few minutes." I called her back in about 20. I got it. And I said, she said, "Well, you," and I honestly, I forgot I wanted that early on. And I just started just asking people. And matter of fact, one of the girls called me last night because I just put it out there. She just saw my text though. And I said, "You need it. I know what you've been going through." I said, "It's like our brain. Nobody's gonna hurt our brain. Nobody can purposely hurt their brain. Whether the gut is the second brain, then we have to take care of that." And all the problems that people go through. I mean, that's kind of how it's been kind of, she said, people that we know that have issues, or even we don't know they have issues. We know they have a gut, we know they eat, and we know that gut has to be cleansed. And so I kind of just was going to it around in that area and kind of in that framework.
Awesome, awesome. Well, congratulations, congratulations. I'm going to come on back to Chicago because we got a couple that has uh, their own. Both of them have their own distributorship, and guess what? Both of them won the trip. So I see Ma out here. James, don't get upset if I don't see you. If you're here and I don't see you, but I'm gonna unmute my Mitchell. And why don't you talk about that? How you and James, or how you did your own thing? Let me see if he's here. My Mitchell, I unmute.
He can hear you. Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, well, good morning, everybody. I'm like Michelle. I said, I figure she's gonna call on me. But anyway, I'm excited about the trip, and I just want to say I was following what you and Minister Mooney and others have told us to make sure that you have your tools with you. And so we carry that pain cream with us everywhere.
Right.
And yes, ma'am. And also, our brochures and making sure we have our information to share with people, because we know that everywhere we went, I'm like the lady that spoke a moment ago, spoke first, Iola, I think she was her name. And
Yeah.
it was a lot of family activities, and things like that. So, we started, making sure we had all of our things with us. And I was always, James and I would always give people gifts from our own business, for birthdays and anniversaries, whatever. We would give them, pain cream, a sample of pain cream and some other items, the lotions and, and things like that, the gummies. And so when we were at some of the affairs, people were bringing stuff out to, "Do you still have this product?"
Right.
And I had forgotten I had given it to them, for a present and stuff. And so I had family members to order that way. James and I also took a little retreat to Canada, and we just called it our business retreat, where we had to strategize, like people have talked about, how we're going to get these points. And so some of the items that we had shared with people, like the pain cream, we got on the phone while we were in Canada because we knew we couldn't market the products in Canada, but we just used that time to chill and strategize and made sure we still got on the calls in the morning and things like that, which was very helpful for motivating us. And, while we were there, we still was making phone calls back to the U.S. and getting orders and things like that. So we knew we both had to do it to, get the 500 or get the 500 points for the trip. And so, there were times I said, "Well, did you call someone so, or let's make another list and get her on the phone, get him on the phone." And so we did it that way. We helped each other. And so we did it. And it was really a lot of fun. That's the key, to stay motivated, and also to be a walking example for people, because people say, "Are you exercising? Did you lose weight? Did you do this?" And so that gives you the opportunity to share. So we just listened more and shared more, and it worked.
You're absolutely right. And you dropped nuggets right there. First of all, you made that little retreat a write-off, a tax write-off. Because if you were there with your products, talking about your business, handing out any kind of information, even if we're not there yet is still considered a tax write-off because the possibilities, you might have met somebody from California, you might have met somebody from Ohio, and as always, you never leave home without it. So James, I know you're back there, and I want to hear from you how you got to your own 500 with or without mom. Both of them did their own distributorships to win their own trip. So James, take it away.
Okay, well, basically, um, I listen to conversations, and I'm a member of a couple of organizations, and when I'm in when I go to meetings and things, I keep my ears open, and especially you see somebody come in one of those mobile chairs, and them, and they say, "Oh, you look like you're in pain. What's up?" You know, it's I, I got a little something that might help you, and I've had little samples, and I've allowed people to use it, and they come in, "What was that you gave me? I need some more of that." And one lady, when she called, we had a special going on. She said, "Well, I like that. I don't want to run out of it. I want to use it every day." So she bought about four of them, and that's
Hmm.
four of the extreme pain creams. And I said, "Cool." I said, "Now make sure you tell your friends and your sorority sisters about it." And so that helped a whole lot too. And
Hmm.
something else I always keep in mind, Phyllis, something you reminded me of, is something that I've learned back in the day. Uh, haven't got my couple of distributors that I need like Ma, but I'm on it. And
All right.
it's it keep you keep looking for lookers. You
That's
know,
right.
you always you always look for lookers, and when you're looking for lookers, eventually, you're gonna find somebody that's looking for the same things that you have, and plus the other part of it too is that when I'm out walking and stuff like that, I've had knee injuries and stuff like that. I hurt, you know,
Hmm.
and people see me, rubbing myself and putting stuff on, using the roller ball and things like that, and and as well as keeping my brochures and stuff. It piques interest. I
Yes,
mean, you don't want to be creepy, but you want to listen.
that's right.
And start conversations with people, and that's how I do it. And the other thing too is to keep checking on people. Keep checking on people. I have a lot of friends, and a lot of times, just to call and check on people and see how they're doing and start a conversation. We had a kid, and then you can also work the business in. So,
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I got
I'm
two more people. James, are you? I didn't know if you were finished. I can't hear you anymore. Are you still?
finished. I'm finished. I'm
Okay.
finished.
Well, thank you, James. Again, nuggets are being dropped this morning. I have two more people I'm going to call on. Because for the sake of time, I know we have a leadership call that we need to get to, but I'm going to fly on back to, I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's in Boston. I don't know if she's in Florida, but I got a text from this young lady that says she won her sixth trip with a con since she's been in. And so I know you all, I don't even have to announce who this is. This is none other than our own Bernadine Kirkland. Bernadine, you want to share how that feels to come into a business? Because I love to travel. But anything better than loving to travel is having somebody else to pay for it. So you want to talk about that, Bernadine?
Great morning, Akana Nation. Absolutely. I'm in Boston today, um, just basking in what God has done in my life with Akana and the people and lives that we've been able to affect. I tell you, anytime a free trip is dangled in front of me, I think I need to win it. So I already consider it done. I already say, yeah, I'm going on this trip, and whatever it takes, you work your way backwards to try and get it in terms of points or whatever it is. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to all of the team, but this one wasn't a team win. Some of the Akana wins are team wins, like the trip to where we going,
Jamaica.
Dubai. No,
Yeah,
the trip to Dubai and the trip to Jamaica. Those were team wins, but this one was an individual win by CV. So you just first of all have to know what it takes to win. So know the rules of what it is that we're running for, what we're working for. But yes, it was the sixth free trip, and I'm just over the moon excited for everything that's come down the pike and everything that God has in store for us going forward. So yeah, six. I'm happy. Thank you,
All right. Thank
Combination.
Yes, yes. Well, one of the things she said that sparked a nugget is that when the trip was announced, that she knew she was going. And so that brings me to a line I heard in meditation. It said, live your life as if everything you prayed for, you have. So that means you're totally trusted in him. Oh, this is a trip to Florida. Let me go out there and win it. I already see myself in Orlando. I already see sitting around the table talking to Cherie Eppinger and Rachel and all the other leaders that are winning this trip. See it and believe it. Because if you pray for it, then we're supposed to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. So again, thank you. Congratulations, Bernadine. I'm going to fly back to Chicago because I will not. Everybody has not spoken at one. I will give you your chance. I promise you. But we're going to close out today with someone that is very special to me. I know the depths of some of the things that she is dealing with because my sister dealt with those same things. And yet she perseveres. Everywhere you see her, she's the life of the party. She comes on the call, she's the life of the call. And so I'm going to my girl, Paula G, because she's on this for winning the trip. And through everything that she deals with on a daily basis, I mean, second by second, minute by minute, still saw fit to find herself to win that trip to Orlando. So, Paula G, I just am unmuting you. And I just want to congratulate you and let you speak to the people about what it took for you to win that trip.
I'm going to go like that other woman said. Baby ain't nothing but a God thing. Mhm. Lord have mercy. I tell you, what's his name? Willie Mooney. He pushed me. He said, Paula G. So he put the fire up under me, baby. But God did it all for me. Yes, he did. Because I'm like, oh, God, I'm going to do it. Sometimes you don't feel like, oh, Lord, I ain't going to make it. I ain't going to make it. But sometimes you need that little fire up under you, baby. And I trusted, and I had the faith to persevere. And I made it. Yes, I did. So I'm grateful for all those that came through for me and bought and, contributed however they could. They didn't buy all the 21s, but they bought something, honey. Buy something.
That's what it
Help me out.
matters.
Help a sister out, baby. Can you help me today? So that was me.
But thank you, Paula G. And the
Yeah.
nugget I got from you, first of all, I get so many nuggets from you because I know your battle, and and nobody else would know it if they looked at you. So for that, you can't say what you can't do when you know Paula G's story and she keeps on doing it and you don't even know it. But the other nugget you drop is about your leader. It's about this is what this industry is, guys. It's about your leader, your sponsor, your whoever your lead is in the company, because they're concerned about where you are and what you're doing and how close you are. And you know what? A lot of times we do stuff for other people that we don't do for ourselves. Now, when you got that call from Mooney, you wasn't going to be able to look at him unless you went back there and got whatever else you needed to make this trip. But this is the industry that we are in, guys. And as we collectively do this, and although we just finished that contest, and now it's August. And in August, you need to be writing your stuff down. You need to be writing your people down because even when we come out of August, kids going back to school, vacations are over, graduations, weddings, family reunions, they're over. We need to be building towards our biggest time of the year. You need to be getting in front of people. You need to be sharing what we have. You need to be talking to them because it's not only James Mitchell. It's not only Rachel. It's not only Iola that sees and hears people that have issues that we have solutions for. It's not only them. We need to go out there and get on this new campaign that we're all going to know do you know your blood type? And we need to go hard. because what you want to do now is start building for that fourth quarter, guys. Making this fourth quarter be the biggest you've ever seen in your entire existence. I'm saying the work is starting now. So start formulating, start gathering, start seeing who it is you want to talk to, start seeing whose life needs a Connor in their life. And I'll tell you what, that's everybody. Whether they're going to be a customer or whether they're going to be a distributor. And right now, you should never not, every one of you winners should never not finish the month, at least at 500 CV. And for those that did above, that should be it. So, guys, I am excited. I know you hear it in my voice. Dr. Roz, I'm going to let you take it away and say what's up for tomorrow and any other things that are going on that people want to tell other people about. Take it away, Dr. Roz.
All right, we will be having on Saturday at 10 a.m., as is our custom, to help and guide those people across the line, learning everything about Akana, from everything we started with to where we are to where we're going, and the compensation plan. So if you want the full gambit, invite them at 10 a.m., that's Central Time, 11 Eastern, and 8 a.m. For those on the West Coast. That's Saturday morning. And then there'll be no deep dive training, but for those that know the series I've been doing at 3 o'clock, then I'll be doing that as well.
And guys, one last thing before we go, as you saw, don't know what you need until you know how to find out what you need. All of that stuff is taught in Dr. Roz's training. Hey, I don't know how much, I don't know where to look to see what a product gives me, what CD. So, all of that's there. Everything you need is available and ready for you. So with that being said, go out and push.
Phyllis, I got a real quick announcement, Ms. Ernestine. Congratulations to all of those that are going on the trip. Tomorrow is our last week. Well, we have 6 weeks, 5 weeks, week 5 of our boot camp. We will be back on the lakefront. If you're in the Chicagoland area and you didn't sign up, we are doing $20 drop-ins. We will be doing a full body weight workout tomorrow. So those that are on this call, I'll send you guys the text. Bring your weights. Bring those weights. So it's not too late. And we will be starting up another 6-week summer body. Summer is still going on. You still have a chance to get that body that you have been dreaming about, looking at, wondering, hoping you can do it. We got that flat belly builder, that protein, which took me to 4th place, and now I'm striving to get to 1st place. The builder, we have the pain cream, all those wonderful products that we have is what contributed to my win. So tomorrow, 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, 55th and the lakefront. See you guys there.
And one thing I like to suggest before we go, this is what Ernestine just said. The builder got her to 4th place. We need to take a day next week. Y'all figure out when, and we all need to flood the marketplace, social media, with her picture standing there with the protein builder, bodybuilder that got her the results. We might not all end up looking like Ernestine, but every person is going to say, I can do that. Everybody, we need to take a day and everybody flood the social media with it. So we need to pick a day now, y'all. Ernestine, we need to have your picture, so you need to send it, hopefully to Dr. Roz, if you will, and Dr. Roz send it out to everybody so we can take a day next week and flood the marketplace with the picture of Ernestine holding our builder and suggesting, hey, you can look like it too.
I have a before picture as well. We had someone on Wednesday, we were showing a picture, and he said, where's the before? Minister Mooney's like, remember, we want those before so they can see it. I mean, I was small, still transformed. So I have both the before and the after. I'll make sure of that.
You get them to Dr. Roz, and maybe she can put them on email blast so that we can all post. What day do we think is a good day for posting, guys? Any suggestions? Or
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Dr. Roz, is that going to be good for you to get that out for everybody? might be in her cloud. Okay,
Yes,
so
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that
that's
good?
fine.
Okay.
That's
All right. Let's go.
Let's
Dr.
see, Phyllis.
Drew.
Let's see,
All
Phyllis.
right. Thank you.
One last thing,
Tuesday.
Phyllis.
Yes.
Yes, this is Kathy. Guys, we are going to have certification. So all of the things that Dr. Roz is going to be going over in the deep dive are covered in your regular certification. There'll be things like how to set up your customer account, compensation, CBD 101, compliance. So all of those things every month are covered in your certification, and your certification will happen Sunday at 6 p.m. Central.
All right. Thank you, guys. Go out and push.
Push.
Leaders on the call.